Okay, there are a lot of people in here.
Awaken.
Okay, somebody else began to spoken to us. Who is this guys? It's called a tank, not back the tank. Thank you. We got a good ass. I think it's something good. Oh, what's in morgue? But it's locked. Okay. What's in there? Yeah, access medical logs. First log.
Still examining the survivors of the damaged freighter. Looks like it goes by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Only one survivor, placed in the KOTOR tank for recovery. The carbon scoring on the vessel suggests it was in a battle.
We are the only
no
one
indication
who
of who fired on
survives
it.
the
Couldn't
crash,
get much
I
from the
guess.
computer. I'm surprised the ship was able to make it inside the Paragus asteroid field without the asteroid drift charts. Aside from the lone survivor, we recovered an old woman. No life signs. There was also a protocol droid and a utility droid on board. Sent both down to maintenance while security sorts through the other items on the ship. It looks like the utility droid, a T3 unit, was able to get the ship working enough to get to the colony. We're prepared to...
You're prepared to what? You are prepared to what?
Could
No
be a
access
Jedi,
log too.
but we won't know for sure until we get a transmission back from the Republic. If the survivor is a Jedi, that would help the recovery. But unless the Jedi here may cause trouble, some of the minds, especially KOTOR, another accident today. Detonation manipulation tools. If lockdown
That
measures
log
hadn't activated,
has
the whole
been
facility
temperate,
would
I
have been destroyed.
guess.
Got most of the injured to the
Just
KOTOR
jumped
tanks in time.
to another
The rest
thing.
had to go to the
Wow.
morgue. One of the wounded said a droid caused
I
the accident,
wonder
but we
why
couldn't get
they
any specifics.
temperate it.
Minus 5 Jedi. A number of the droids didn't act normally, and not even the memory wipes seemed to be fixing the problem. There was a detonation and another one of the fuel sensors weren't working yet. We deactivated several of them and moved them out of maintenance, but we're still treating the plasma burns. The backup system now all attaches, and with the droids malfunctioning, we may not make a shipment for this month. Fortunately, the detonation didn't cause a lockdown. Warning, there has been a fuel detonation in the mining tunnels. Emergency lockdown commencing. All personnel report to quarters and prepare for emergency venting countermeasures. No, if the ventilation system is malfunctioning, it might be area back.
Oh, everyone was just the case, but me. Okay, we are sole survivor, I guess. Okay, we have no spike, so we can't get the information. Okay, just for now. It's enough just for now. Okay, so what's happened? Lab station, none about creator, none. Okay, medical bay camera. It's where we came from. There's a morgue. The old lady is there. So inventory. There's one bench. Okay, we see that. So medical bay functions. Okay, let's just unlock to this door and unlock the door to the morgue. And let's see what we got for loot for ourselves. This, you don't have chemicals. It says don't have chemicals. You don't have chemicals. Okay. We use it for med packs. There is a corpse. What we can get from this corpse and the plasma torch. Oh, the old lady awakens. How strange. She just looked like a Jedi to me.
Find what you're looking for amongst the dead?
Yeah, I found that. Your voice. I heard it as I floated in the
Yes,
KOTOR
I had
tank.
hoped as much. I slept here too long and could not awaken. It may be I reached out unconsciously, and your mind must have been a willing one. Or perhaps you have been trained for such things.
Maybe. So, you can touch minds and feign dead? Who are you, old lady?
And I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you recall what happened?
No, Kriya, I don't recall. The last thing I remember, I was on board a Republic ship, the Harbinger. What happened
Your ship
to
was
it?
attacked. You were the only survivor, a result of your Jedi training,
Oh,
no
I am
doubt.
the Jedi. Okay. So I will go the option with the Ahsoka option. I am no longer a member of the Jedi
Your
Order.
stance, your walk tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down.
Okay, let's deal with the now. What is this place?
I do not know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek. The ship we arrived in, the Ebon Hawk, must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave.
Care to explain why you are in such
We were
a
attacked
hurry?
once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed.
Are you sure there's nothing else you
Even
can
as
tell
I
me
slept,
about this
I
place?
felt much unrest here. I saw strange visions, minds colored with fear. Now, everything here feels terribly silent. A last word of caution. I would find out as much as you can about this place quickly. I fear we will need to depart as suddenly as we arrived.
Okay, we will see. There's got to be someone left
You may wish to
around
extend
here.
your search to some clothes, if only for proper first impressions.
Okay, the patients in the med bay were killed by a lethal dose of sedatives. Any idea
do
how
not
it
know.
happened?
Why did they spare you?
They didn't. I got the same dose, but
Indeed, a
survived.
Jedi trance could protect one from such poisons. In fact, the sedatives may have been intended to keep you unconscious for some time. It would prove lethal to those untrained in such techniques, however. Most curious.
Yeah, most curious. You seem to know a lot about
And so
Jedi
do you.
techniques.
Perhaps we could discuss it at length later on. Now we have other concerns, among them finding our new enemy.
Maybe when I return, you will actually answer. Maybe when I return, you will actually answer my questions.
I have found that answers come in their own time, not ours. Turn your energy to the matter at hand. If we cannot find a way out of here, the answers will prove useless anyway.
Okay, I will return soon to make
I
you
leave you to
sure
the
you're
explorations
alright.
of this place. Here I will remain and attempt to center myself.
Okay, old lady, just do your meditation. Okay. We make it to the light side. We override the lockdown with brute force. Ha ha ha! Choo, choo, choo. Just power attacking it. Choo, choo. And we got you the flurry. Yes. Oh, you don't have enemies. You don't have anything. There's nothing to loot in here. Nothing again. Oh, there's a broken door. There's
This is the
emergency
exit,
hatch.
but it is sealed. Strange. In my visions, it was open.
So open it, old lady. Rhea? Let's silence. Okay, we have to access the terminal. Check security records. Okay. Okay, accident report logs. Okay, it's my understanding that after we got in here, the droids began to act funny. Oh, there's someone in the holding cells. Okay, it's my understanding that after we got in here, this mining station, the droids began to act funny and I understand they begin to hunt people. And there is a one person in the holding cell. I think he is the one who is responsible for that.
Be careful. There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives.
So there is droids in there.
Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions.
Yeah, I was seeing
You
that in the
can feel
camera
them.
footage.
The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
Artillery attack!
Ah, you hear it. It is faint, but it is there.
What is it? I feel strange, like the
It is
sedative is
the
wearing off.
Force. You feel it has not been so long as for you to forget.
Go back to Kira. Hey, Kira.
Yes? What have you found? Ah, yes, I noticed that as well. It may be that our proximity during our long slumber may have had unforeseen consequences. We seem to be able to speak without speaking. Perhaps this effect will pass with time.
So you say you doesn't use your voice, not your voice, your force.
Then hope that we have little to say to each other, lest it prove distracting.
Yeah, I'll go full awareness. Get the shock power. Because unlimited power. Okay, there's nothing in here. But I have magnificent ass. Just look at here too. Docking door. It's a docking door. Unlimited power. Okay, let's look at here. Administration computer. Okay, we override the security settings, and I guess that was where the prisoner was. We'll see. We'll see.
Beyond this door,
Yeah, we know, Kira. We look at the
His
cameras.
thoughts are difficult to read.
Maybe you should.
But you have nothing to fear
Maybe
from
you
this
shouldn't
one.
read
And he
everybody's
might yet
thoughts.
prove
I don't know.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniform while I've been in here?
Yes. Okay, who are you?
Atten Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
This facility is deserted. What
You mean
happened?
before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting.
Then there was some big explosion, and then I was sitting here for a long time, waiting for some half-naked miner to show up and ask a bunch of questions.
There's a bounty on captured Jedi?
Don't
Why?
know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
Not many Jedi left. What
The
happened to
ones that
them?
weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
Was it caused by the Mandalorian
Yeah,
Wars?
Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
So what's happened between Revan and Malak?
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
I was led to believe that Revan saved the Jedi and the Republic because while I was playing KOTOR 1, I did that.
I guess. There's rumors all over space about it. All I heard was Revan returned to pay Malak back for trying to kill her in the first place. You know women.
Actually, I was played as female Revan, so I had heard Revan's redemption involved her stopping Malak, and she had no choice but to fight him. That was exactly what was I playing.
Well, I wasn't there, thankfully. But I heard
I
what
was
she was
there.
like during the Mandalorian Wars, and it sounded like she was quick to wipe out anyone who crossed her.
The males are bad enough. But when a woman falls to the dark side, you better space yourself before they
Are
catch
you a
you.
misogynist piece of shit? I had some more
Look,
questions for you.
no offense or anything, but your weird half-naked interrogation isn't my idea. Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody?
Yeah, stop playing dumb. You must have seen what
From
took
my
place.
beautiful view in this security cage? Look, I heard some explosions, some emergency alarms, some toxic gas pouring out of the vents. Maybe none of them survived whatever happened. And if they're all gone... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
Yeah, tell me your plan and because...
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this cell security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here.
One thing first, the patients in the medical bay were cured with a little dose of sedatives. Know
Huh?
anything about
What are you
that?
talking about?
Wanted to know if you knew anything.
So you done
and
interrogating me, or are we gonna work together and try to get out of this mess?
Why don't you tell me what to do and then we will see?
No deal. If I'm not leaving, you're not leaving.
Oh, I don't think
Well,
so.
go ahead and burn your thrusters. If there's been a lockdown, you're trapped pretty nicely on this level. You're going nowhere. Oh, except I have clothes. And this security field is protecting me pretty well from any more outbreaks of poison gas.
Okay, I will switch off the cage, but if you try and run, I will cut you down without a second thought.
Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure Pazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey!
What's wrong?
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean.
That wouldn't be standard procedure in the emergency
No.
lockdown.
Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight, and leave us here, trapped.
Is there anything else we can do with this
I doubt it.
console?
All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
Well, let's see if you can try and reach someone on the comm.
Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Thank you. What I did for the dark side, I don't know, but check out Mercedes log, and we will check the logs. These records are missing something. Okay, these logs were not completed and missing some parts, especially parts about Ebony Hawk and the Jedi, which is R, which is we, which is me. I don't know which pronoun to use. Did you ask my pronouns? You must like the video and subscribe the channel.